Just imagine, after months of speculation, the much-anticipated Tesla Model Y Juniper has finally started to come to life over at Giga Shanghai. It seems Tesla wanted to give the Model Y we all know and love a special touch, with a more modern and tech-forward look. In October, they kicked off with a pilot production, meaning they're going at a slow pace, just 12 units a day. It's as if they're testing every detail before fully opening up for large-scale production, which is set to begin at the end of November. But even this pilot production has given fans a taste of what's coming, and the anticipation just keeps building. One of the most exciting features of this new Juniper version is the front light bar. It's not just any headlight. It's a complete bar stretching across the front of the car, giving it an even more futuristic appearance. The idea is that this feature gives the car a unique road presence, almost as if it's saying, "Look at me, I'm different." This light bar design draws inspiration directly from the Cybertruck, the futuristic vehicle Tesla is also bringing to market. But the light bar on the Model Y Juniper has its own style, making the model even more exclusive. Tesla seems to be taking secrecy seriously with this new version, but not everything stays hidden for long. Although the company has banned all electronic devices inside the factory to prevent leaks, that didn't stop camouflage photos of the car from circulating online. Those who've seen the images say that the new light bar and other design tweaks are truly impressive. It's as if every detail is crafted to create a unique identity while still keeping that classic Tesla DNA everyone knows. Expectations are high that, when it's officially launched, this update to the Model Y will make a big impact. Not only for its looks, but for what it represents in the evolution of electric cars. Producing this car in Shanghai isn't just for convenience, it's a strategy. China is one of the biggest electric vehicle markets in the world, and launching the Model Y Juniper there first could be a powerful test to see how the market reacts before expanding to other regions. With mass production starting in November, the Model Y Juniper might hit Chinese roads by the end of this year. But in other regions, including North America, the launch could take a bit longer, maybe only in early 2024. So if you're keeping an eye on this model, stay tuned for updates. This move to launch first in Shanghai also opens the door to some surprises in terms of design and features. Since Tesla likes to test consumer feedback, there might be some additional improvements before the car becomes widely available. Meanwhile, all we can do is keep an eye on updates and speculate on what else might come. But from what we can see, the Juniper seems to be bringing a fresh look to the Model Y, and some of these innovations could even inspire other models as well. For those who already own a Model Y or are thinking of buying one, the big question is it worth waiting for the Juniper or going with the current model? It's a tough call, especially considering that the Juniper might come with a higher price tag at first, as happened with a Model 3 Highland. It's the classic dilemma of waiting for the new thing versus sticking with what's reliable. Tesla knows many fans are eager for something fresh, so they might keep the Juniper at a more premium level for those who want something truly unique. But who knows, right? The electric vehicle market is full of surprises, and Tesla is a master at catching us off guard. Besides the visual appeal, there's an expectation that the Model Y Juniper will bring some technological improvements too. It may come with software updates that enhance the car's drivability and efficiency even more. Tesla has already shown it's not afraid to be bold with new features, so who knows? The Juniper might come with some surprises under the hood, both literally and figuratively. After all, a car with this kind of aesthetic needs the tech to match the high expectations. Tesla is always innovating, and this time, it's shaking things up with how its cars are powered on the inside, introducing a new standard called the Low Voltage Connector System, LVCS. This system was created to simplify vehicle electronics, making everything more efficient and organized. Inspired by the 48-volt system tests they implemented in the Cybertruck, Tesla decided it was time to extend this concept to more models. and possibly even to the entire industry. It's interesting to think that while most people focus on big innovations like batteries and motors, Tesla is paying attention to the small details that make a big difference in efficiency and performance. With this new connector standard, Tesla aims to leave behind traditional 12-volt systems, which are the most common in most cars. These 12-volt systems have been around for decades, and while they've worked well so far, they have limitations, especially in modern electric vehicles. A low-voltage system, like the 48-volt one, powers the car's electronics more efficiently, reducing the need for thick, heavy cables and thereby lowering the vehicle's overall weight. It might seem like a small detail, but this helps the car conserve more energy, which is crucial for an electric vehicle. This kind of change might go unnoticed by those not into automotive technology, but it's revolutionary. Imagine that every function of the car, from the infotainment system to the lights and air conditioning, needs power to operate. In older systems, that power was limited, and the use of larger, heavier cables added complexity and higher energy consumption. With LVCS, Tesla found a way to distribute this energy more intelligently, using fewer cables, which means lower production costs, less weight on the car, and, of course, lower energy consumption. It's as if Tesla is rewriting the rules of how a car should be built. The interesting part is that Tesla doesn't want to keep this idea just for itself. By launching LVCS, it's inviting other automakers to adopt this standard too, which could completely transform the automotive market. If other companies jump on board, we could see a kind of universal language for automotive electronics, where any car could have more efficient systems without needing specific adaptations. This would help not only with production, but also with vehicle maintenance, as mechanics and technicians would be more familiar with a single standard. It's almost like when the USB standard was decided for connecting devices to computers. Simple and efficient for everyone. Now, you might be wondering how exactly this 48-volt system helps in practice. Well, it allows the car to experience less energy loss during transmission. The lower the voltage, the higher the electric current needs to be, which generates heat and wastes energy. With 48 volts, the current is smaller, and the energy that would have been wasted translates into savings for the driver. In an electric car, where every watt counts, this difference in efficiency means the battery lasts longer, and the vehicle can travel farther on the same charge. It's impressive how a voltage adjustment can influence energy consumption so much. The interesting thing is that Tesla has already applied this concept in the Cybertruck, so it's not just a theory. In the case of this model, the 48-volt system was implemented to power everything electronic, from the basics to advanced features. And it seems the experience went so well that Tesla decided to expand the idea. This shows how the company experiments on a large scale, and when something works, it applies it to other models and invites the industry to do the same. Elon Musk has made it clear that Tesla wants to be a leader, and this is one way to do that without needing a massive marketing campaign. And to think, while many are focused on new releases and flashy designs, it's in these small details where Tesla really stands out. The LVCS is proof that the company is always looking for ways to improve what already exists, going beyond expectations. This focus on efficiency shows that they're not just trying to build cars that go fast or have long ranges, but are also focused on reducing waste at every stage. Every decision, like adopting a new low-voltage standard, is designed to impact the future of mobility in a more sustainable and practical way. For the average driver, it might seem like this switch to 48 volts is just a technical detail, but it directly affects the vehicle's performance and durability. Fewer cables mean fewer failure points and less need for maintenance over the years. In the long run, this could mean less hassle and, of course, more savings for those who buy a Tesla. And if this standard is adopted by other brands, we're looking at a new era in automotive electronics, where the concept of efficiency goes beyond the motor or battery and spreads throughout the entire car. Moreover, a 48-volt system is safer in many ways. It reduces the risk of cable overheating, which helps prevent issues like short circuits and electrical failures, always a concern in highly electronic vehicles. The LVCS not only simplifies the car's architecture, but also increases safety, something Tesla values highly in its designs. It's yet another example of how Tesla combines innovation, efficiency, and safety into one package, making cars not only more accessible, but also safer and more durable. The low-voltage connector standard is yet another Tesla initiative to make the automotive industry more modern and efficient. This shift to 48 volts may seem like a small adjustment to some, but it's part of a quiet revolution that's changing the way we view and use cars. Moreover, Tesla's stock experienced a significant 20% jump in a single day, a feat that captured the entire market's attention. The reason? Impressive financial performance in the third quarter, which excited investors and analysts alike. This explosive growth was driven by a combination of factors, beginning with an automotive gross margin of 17.1%. For those less familiar with the term, this margin represents the percentage of profit Tesla earns on each car sold after covering production costs. A high margin like this is a clear sign that the company is operating efficiently and profitably, which is great news for those betting on Tesla's future. Another factor boosting investor confidence was the financial success of the Cybertruck. This futuristic electric truck has generated excitement since it was announced, with its bold look and high-performance features. Interestingly, the Cybertruck, even before reaching many consumers, has already started showing signs of profitability. This means Tesla not only created a vehicle that attracts attention for its aesthetics, but also promises a solid financial return. This profitability is crucial, as the Cybertruck represents Tesla's entry into a new automotive market segment, one dominated by combustion trucks in the United States. Tesla's achievements in the energy sector also gave its stock a boost. Beyond cars, Tesla has invested in energy solutions, such as solar panels and large-scale batteries. These projects are designed for both homes and large businesses and are already making a difference. Recently, Tesla secured significant contracts to supply batteries for large-scale energy storage, helping companies and communities reduce their reliance on fossil fuels. This not only creates a new revenue stream for Tesla, but also strengthens its image as a company committed to a sustainable future, which attracts many long-term investors. Tesla's strong financial performance reflects how the company has been working hard to expand its operations in a balanced way. While increasing vehicle production, Tesla is also focusing on improving factory efficiency and reducing costs. Giga Shanghai, for example, is one of the company's most efficient factories and has been essential in meeting the growing demand in the Asian market. With more streamlined and well-planned operations, Tesla can maintain a healthy profit margin, which increases investor confidence and contributes directly to the stock's appreciation. Another interesting aspect of this valuation is how it impacts investor confidence in Tesla's future. When a company's stock rises significantly in a single day, it usually indicates that investors believe in its long-term growth potential. Tesla, which has faced various phases of skepticism in the past, is now seen as a leader in technology and innovation. This stock surge shows that many believe the company still has much to offer, both in the vehicle market and in energy solutions. It's as if each advancement reaffirms that Tesla is on the right path. The Cybertruck's profitability also suggests that Tesla is successfully diversifying its product portfolio, which is a great strategy for shielding itself from market fluctuations. With multiple revenue sources, cars, energy, and now trucks, the company becomes more resilient. This resilience is crucial for investors, as it indicates that Tesla is prepared to face future challenges without compromising its financial performance. And of course, with the Cybertruck success, Tesla will likely invest even more in innovation and expanding its product lineup. Another point that doesn't go unnoticed is how Tesla continues to defy expectations. Many critics have said the company's success wouldn't last, but we're seeing quite the opposite. Instead of slowing down, Tesla keeps surprising with innovations, financial achievements, and expansion strategies. This third-quarter performance is proof that the company is not only surviving, but thriving. For those closely following Tesla, it's clear that the company is paving a solid path to remain relevant and profitable, even in a highly competitive market. Tesla is taking an important step toward making electric cars more affordable. The company announced that it is working on a model expected to cost under $30,000, with a planned launch in early 2025. This move is not only a major advancement for Tesla, but also for the EV market as a whole. So far, many people view EVs as expensive and out of reach, but this new plan aims to change just that. And Tesla seems to be going all in on this project, not only to remain a leader in technology, but also to fulfill its goal of making sustainable mobility accessible to more people. What makes this car possible is government incentives. Governments worldwide are increasingly interested in supporting the transition to clean energy, and electric vehicles play a huge role in this shift. With these incentives, Tesla can lower production costs and, consequently, reduce the final price for consumers. It's no wonder Elon Musk has always emphasized the importance of policies that encourage the production and purchase of EVs. It's as if each incentive is an extra push to make electric cars the obvious choice. And with Tesla leading the way, other companies are likely to feel pressured to follow suit. Imagine a quality electric car for under $30,000. Until recently, this seemed like a distant dream. Tesla's current cheapest model is already more affordable than other electric cars, but an even cheaper model truly changes the game. This new car will be the brand's entry-level model, something previously unthinkable for a market that once focused on luxury and high performance. The idea is that more people, especially those who couldn't afford an EV before, can now own a Tesla. And who knows, with more electric cars on the road, we might actually reduce pollution and help the planet significantly. What's interesting is that Tesla has been exploring various ways to cut production costs for some time. They are constantly seeking innovations in batteries, production efficiency, and even in the way they build their factories. Their gigafactories, as they're called, are designed to be highly efficient, with everything done in one place, which reduces manufacturing time and costs. This efficiency not only allows Tesla to produce more vehicles, but also at lower prices. It's a blend of innovation and practicality, showing how determined the company is to make EVs increasingly accessible. This car priced below $30,000 would not only make Tesla more popular, but also reinforce its mission of sustainability. From the beginning, Elon Musk and the Tesla team have made it clear that their goal is to accelerate the transition to renewable energy, and an affordable electric car is a big piece of that puzzle. After all, what good is amazing technology if it's out of reach for most people? This model would be a big step toward a future where anyone can drive a car that doesn't pollute the air, helping reduce our carbon footprint in a practical, affordable way. It's funny to think that a few years ago, Tesla was seen as a niche brand with cars that only the wealthy could afford. But the scenario has completely changed. Today, the company is already a reference in EVs, challenging giants in the automotive sector. And now, with a more affordable model, Tesla is practically forcing the market to rethink its strategies. Traditional automakers will have to keep up to offer something competitive, which should bring even more affordable options for consumers. It seems Tesla doesn't just want to be part of the industry. It wants to completely transform what we know as the automotive market. This launch should also strengthen Tesla's presence in emerging markets, where price is still a major barrier to EV purchases. Places like Latin America and parts of Asia have shown growing interest in electric mobility, but the high cost still limits many people. With this new model, Tesla could open doors in regions where owning an EV was previously almost impossible. It's as if they're expanding their mission to truly reach the entire world, making the idea of an electric car more accessible and real for more people. What's clear is that Tesla is very much aligned with the spirit of modern times. Concern for the environment, the pursuit of sustainability, and the desire for innovation are issues that are increasingly important to today's consumers. And Tesla seems to understand this like no one else. With an affordable car, the company not only stands out as a pioneer in technology, but also as a brand that genuinely cares about the impact of its actions. It's a huge differentiator in a world where people expect more from companies than just good products. They want a cause to support. In conclusion, the impending arrival of an affordable electric vehicle from Tesla marks a significant milestone in the automotive industry. Not only does it represent a major step toward making sustainable transportation accessible to a broader audience, but it also underscores Tesla's commitment to innovation and environmental stewardship. As the company continues to challenge the status quo, it paves the way for a cleaner, greener future for all. If you found this discussion insightful and want to stay updated on the latest developments in electric vehicles and sustainable technology, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us bring you more engaging content, and we'd love to have you join our community. Hit that subscribe button and be part of the journey toward a more sustainable future.